Hello everyone, MaxproductionsTV here. We're in the town of Mossyrock, Washington today, and it's a protest basically against the shutdown and the businesses that are hurting. And so they call this a 12-12-12 rally for December being 12, and the 12th of December, and at noon, 12 noon. So here we are. We're gonna check it out. A lot of people showed up. This town probably only has a population of about 1,000, and there's probably doubled or tripled its population today. So a lot of supporters here, not necessarily just Trump supporters, but more of a, you know, we're kind of through with the lockdown kind of thing. So I'm just doing a unbiased opinion here to show you the facts and show you what's going on. So thanks for coming along. Let's check it out. Down there.
Mossyrock, I love you guys. Thank you. You guys are great. So thank you so much for the support, and stick around for the speakers, and there's more music. So you guys are awesome. Thank you. Guys looking around right now? You know what I see? I see free people. Are you subjugated peasants under the rule of King Dimsley? In what country do you guys live in? Let's remind them, because I don't think the tyrants remember anymore. I think it begins with a U. USA! 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 Woo! I love a day of freedom like this. Mossyrock! We commend you! Mossyrock! Washington 2% commends you! Law enforcement of Mossyrock! The people, the free people of the state of Washington, we commend you! Cheer for yourselves, because you are free! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eric Rody, and I'm a proud member of the Washington 3%. We are so happy to be joined by our brothers and sisters that will not be tread upon, that will not be subjugated to. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for freeing Mossyrock. Jay Inslee, we declare this town free and open. Check, check. All right, it is my pleasure to lead you in the national anthem this morning. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars thrill the perilous fight. All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Did you hear that? Was that not amazing? Thank goodness the national anthem is still legal. Again, guys, like I said, my name is Eric Roden with Washington 3%. I just can't thank you all enough. This is, you know what, we got speakers today, we got activists today, but honestly, the focus is on you. There's media cameras here right now. Every city in Washington can learn from Mossyrock. They can learn from the constitutional peacekeepers, not commissars marching on the orders of an anti-constitutional communist in the guise of our governor. Hats off to Mossyrock. So if you're watching from other communities, if you're watching from other cities, if you're watching from other states, be like Mossyrock. Make Mossyrock free, and guess what? They're free. They didn't ask anybody to make them free. They seized their freedom, and that's what all free people do. You do not petition your slave master for freedom, because do they give it to you? No! You have to seize it. So, literally, hats off, Mossyrock. You're an example of the state. God bless you. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our first speaker. Many of you know him. I am just so pleased to be able to call Mr. Jody Gibson. This man day in and day out is trying to reach people with his message and make other people activated. It's not just about going out and saying a speech and hear it and do something with that message. And that message is our commitment not to ground. We rally one rule only, that is God above. We will not rally the title. So with great pleasure, Mr. Joey Gibson.
Now you can see the
2, 3.
And it's not easy to take a stand, it's not easy to do the right thing, it never is. Otherwise people would do it all the time. But the truth is, people are finally to understand that the solution is not from the government. We cannot rely on the politicians, we cannot rely on anybody, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are the solution to the problems that we have in Washington State, is that right? You are the only people that can solve these problems, because I'm here to tell you these people will keep on taking and they will not stop.
you can see the little main street going through town here, and there is cars and people basically as far as you can see both ways. This is only like a little, maybe a little half-mile stretch, quarter mile to a half-mile stretch through the main part of town here, and there is cars, flags, and people of all kinds as far as you can see. I've seen all different kinds of people, all different nationalities. Of course, it's predominantly Caucasian in this area, but seen Asians, some people flying a Japanese flag that I hopefully got on the film. Just to show there's a variety. It's however you take this. It's Americans standing up, whether you agree or disagree.
The truth, ladies and gentlemen. And they threatened him. They said that if he does not delete the video, they would fire him. Him being a man standing on principle, he refused to delete that video and he got fired. Okay? But here, that's what we need. We need people to do what is hard. We need people to be selfless, willing to deal with the sacrifices. But on top of that, and he didn't know that this was going to happen, someone put up a GoFundMe account and he raised hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? Because we got to support each other. We got to support each other. 40 bucks, you gave him 40 bucks? All right, there you go. You have the brave salon owner in Dallas during the first lockdown. She was one of the first people who refused to close down. The whole state came down on her, okay? Did everything they can to shut her down. They dragged her into that courtroom, okay? In front of that judge, that tyrant. That judge said, you need to apologize for being selfish, otherwise you're going to jail. She stood up like a boss, like a warrior, ladies and gentlemen, like a leader. And she said, I will never apologize for feeding my children. And they put her in jail. That's what we need. We need people to take a stand. Stop being scared, okay? Stop being scared. Take a stand, because anything of value in this world is hard to do. Do you understand that? Now I want to remind you on top of that, okay, this is also very important, she also put up a GoFundMe account, raised hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? We will reward those who are courageous. Is that right? This virus, I want you to think about this, okay? I want you to think about this if you don't know. Sorry, this virus came from China. They sent it over here. While they closed down domestic flights within China, they allowed flights to continue to come over to America, okay? This is an attack on the United States of America. They did this on purpose. China has bought out our politicians like Inslee, bought out the media, right? This whole thing was planned to shut down our economy. China cannot send ground troops in here, because I don't care if they send 3 million of them, we will destroy them, because we have hundreds of millions of patriots willing to stand up. And they know that. They know that. So the only way that they can do it is by coming in here and convincing us, for our own safety, that we need to shut down our economy. And we fell for it, ladies and gentlemen. We fell for it. We fell for it. While their economy is wide open right now, ours is being destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. We have to do everything within our power to open up this economy, because if it crashes, ladies and gentlemen, it is over. It is over. Do you understand that? You are fighting for your lives right now to open up these businesses. If this government, if Inslee, if they get what they want, the big corporations will take over, middle class will be destroyed, we will be on welfare, and then they own us. Long ago. And then China used COVID. COVID came in, and they used that to destroy their free speech. They cleared those streets, took all those protesters off the streets, and they passed the national security law. And now their freedom is over. Now they're taking the freedom fighters and they're shipping them over to China, and they're putting them in concentration camps right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is what COVID is about, period. That is all it's about. If you want a perfect example of why they brought in COVID, that is it. They want to destroy your constitutional rights. They want to destroy everything that we find beautiful in this country. Inslee declared singing worship music is illegal. He said it in my court case. Attorney General Bob Ferguson. If you need one more example of treason, I don't know what else to give you, ladies and gentlemen. That's a traitor to the American people to tell us that we are not allowed to worship our Creator, God, and Jesus Christ.
It went global. And right after that, we saw town after town, the people locking and loading and protecting their stores and their town from Antifa thugs that were threatening to come in and destroy their town. People, we need to stand up. We need to fight tyranny. We need to tell this governor, we're not going to follow, we're not going to listen, we're not going to comply with your illegal orders. I said in Olympian, I'll say it now, this governor is an outlaw governor. He's acting outside the bounds of law that you and I wrote in our Constitution. There is no ordinance for a state of emergency to Washington.
Place, you have to have constitutional law enforcement. I think you know the next man that I'm about to introduce. It's your own Chief Morningstar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you everybody for coming out to Mossyrock, and I just wanted to open up with that. I really wanted to say thank you, all of you guys, for coming out here and gals to support this city. This is a great city. I have the pleasure of being the chief here. I'm also the chief of Morton. If you see any of my staff out here, we're all freedom lovers, Constitution here in America. And this is what it means to peaceably assemble. And so thank you for that. And if you see Nick Sasser, he should be on the way if he's not here already. He's a man that really
Guy's got a giant, like a Liberty type bell in the back of his truck, ringing it as he goes down the street. It's pretty cool. Very cool.
What's important? I gotta.
Here's the sea. Should I stay or should I go? It's all the sea, sea, sea. feel happy when I'm on my knees. One day is fine and next is black. So if you want me off your back, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now?